On today's Two on Your Side Town Hall, we're looking ahead to tomorrow and a Juneteenth in Buffalo like we have never seen before.
Plus, the Verify team gets answers on a viral post claiming that you could be banned from planes if you're vaccinated.
And we'll introduce you to another of the sports making its debut at the Olympics next month. Look at that, skateboarding. Go figure how far we've come.
And we'll start here with a holiday that Buffalo has been celebrating for decades and that the rest of the country is starting to get a much better understanding of.
That's right. Tomorrow is Juneteenth, a celebration of the freeing of the slaves after the Civil War. Now, President Biden signed the bill yesterday that will make it a federal holiday for the first time next year. And this year's celebration is also a New York State holiday for the very first time.
Now, in Buffalo, though, it has been celebrated since 1976. And while this year's festival will be virtual, like last year's was, there is still plenty to do and experience throughout the celebration.
Now, despite that, there will be a pop-up Juneteenth celebration at a store on West Utica in Buffalo called Black Monarchy. That's from 11 to 7 tomorrow. There will be food, music, dancing, and vendors there. And
it's a store that our Claudine Ewing and Pete Gallivan both visited as part of their show Community. Here's part of that tonight.
We specialize in African and African-inspired garments. When I wear African fabric, and I hope so for our customers, is that there's a sense of pride. There's a sense of reconnectivity to their heritage, especially to the continent of Africa. So the pieces I have on, they're all custom made by myself here at Black Monarchy. But these pieces, the fabric itself is from Ghana. So for me, when I wear the fabric, it makes me just have a little bit more pride, a little more connectivity to my heritage and my roots. And I would like that to be experienced for all of our customers as well.
What is it that you're getting from Ghana that you can't get here?
Fabric. The fabric from the continent is completely unmatched. And the reason why it's so important for us to have authentic fabrics here at Black Monarchy is because your average person of color, Black or anywhere in between, has actually never placed their feet on the continent at all. And so since Africa is a second home to me, I like to bring that feeling, that richness, over here to Buffalo. So gotta go to Africa to get our fabric.
Black Monarchy, why that name?
Oh, why not that name? I mean, if you really think about it, it's actually like a fictitious idea of what could happen if Africa wasn't colonized and if Black people were able to be free in all of their doings, whether it be in their spaces, creating their own narratives. And so what Black Monarchy is putting back the origin of one, which is, it really represents that all of us come from one body. The first Homo sapien, the first species of human, actually is found in Africa. And so if you put every crayon in the box, if you get every marker and you mix it all up, you actually have Black, because that is the center of it all. And so if we look at that and then say that that actually rules the difference in everything that's beautiful about us, then we have such a better respect for each other, especially with the differences we think we might have.
All right, thank you, Claudine Ewing, for that report. I love seeing all the beautiful, colorful fabric and the jewelry. That's one of my favorite parts of Juneteenth is the shopping, but also understanding the cultural heritage. And we were going to have the President Emeritus of Juneteenth with us to talk more about it, but unfortunately we're having a little bit of technical problems. But we want to let you know that you can still watch that piece and much more from Juneteenth when Community airs tomorrow morning at 8:30 here on Channel 2.
All right, well, we are celebrating Western New York tonight with a new way to get around in Niagara Falls. And from the health benefits to the environment, there is an awful lot of reasons biking is good for the community.
A new bike library program making e-bikes a little easier for you to try out this summer. Our Lauren Hall took one for a test drive.
Check it out, this is an e-bike, probably different than any bike you've ever ridden before. It gives you just a little boost every single time you push the pedal, and they'll soon be available for residents of Niagara Falls to ride for free as part of a new pilot program here in the city.
You hear e-bike, you think maybe it has this motor and it needs gas. None of that. Again, it's battery charged, super quiet, ease of modality just is out of this world.
You've heard of libraries for books, but what about libraries for bikes? That's how these easy-to-ride e-bikes will be available to the community for a test run this summer. Brian Archie and the Create a Healthier Niagara Falls Collaborative are in the process of building theirs now.
We intend to have the library at our location on Pine Avenue. Again, we're still working on language around usage for people within the community, as this will be a free program to them.
It makes kind of starting up much easier. It makes riding longer distance much easier.
Tyler Medell is heading up the project with Shared Mobility. The local nonprofit acquired the donation of e-bikes from Uber last year. They're testing the bike library model in both the Falls and the city of Buffalo, with the goal of getting people moving and making transportation more accessible.
Whether it's short term or longer term, you think of a public library and you rent a book for a week. What if you're able to rent a bicycle for a week, an electric bike? What kind of uses could come from that?
And if you can't wait to try one of these e-bikes for yourself, they'll be doing demos at a Father's Day event taking place at the Community Center of Niagara on Highland Avenue here in the Falls tomorrow. We have all the details on our website, WGRZ.com. For now, I'm Lauren Hall reporting Niagara Falls. Back to you.